It's your boy Live for Pips back at you again with another banger. Over 500 plus pips caught on US30 this week, and I decided to create this, this small video while I was in the trade earlier today, so you guys can see all the value that I put in my trade, how I went about taking the trade, the process, and everything that I was thinking at that moment. The moment that I executed the trade. I'm not gonna even keep you guys any longer. I hope you guys love this video. Please like, share, and also subscribe, all right? All right, guys, so I really wanna just go over a quick breakdown of my US30 trades I took from Friday, and I held it over the weekend, and now I'm seeing the rewards. Currently, price is up. The trade is up 457 pips. I haven't closed yet. I'm about to close because I wanted to make this video real quick for you guys. You guys can see positions rolling here on US30 here. And yeah, if you well, let me change the brightness. We got the positions rolling on US30. You can see I got my entries. If you guys can see this around here, got the entries around here and everything. So yeah, I just wanted to make a quick breakdown, right? So let's dive right into it, right? So I realized over the past few months, since in January, US30 has been, to the downside due to all the fundamental issues and stuff, right? Cool. So in my mind, I said to myself that price broke this, this small consolidating area in, say, March 15th, right? So we got that break on March 15th. It gave us somewhat of a retest this week, which, I still don't consider it as, a full retest. Because if I go on my 12-hour or semi-daily, it still looks like one candle pushing out. So I still need what? I still need price to drop to the downside. I still need it. I still need a retest of here. So in my mind, I'm saying that there's a bunch of liquidity. Let's go on the 4-hour back. There's a bunch of liquidity sitting around this point, right? So in my mind, a bunch of liquidity. So all I needed, right? All I needed was an opportunity or a setup to give me my trade. And as you guys can see, we actually had two beautiful patterns that showed themselves. First, the first part of this, the first pattern I'm going to look at is the one I keep telling you guys. Price pushes up, price gets to here. If we want to buy, we usually buy from a swing point here and go higher, right? But this time, what did price do? Price did this. One, up, boom, 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 creating that ascending channel right around here. And usually when we get this, we need a breakout to come back up and we sell, right? So that was my full analysis of why I took the sell. That's the first pattern, not the full analysis, but the first part of my analysis, right? The next part is you realize we had what? A head and shoulders being created, right? So now look at this. Now fundamentally, we know our direction, right? Fundamentally, we know we're looking at sells for a time, for some time, just because of what is happening, right? Secondly, we know the direction is to the downside, and third, we got our patterns. So what's the problem? Why can't people just see what I'm saying or realize that those key things that I just mentioned are the things we need so we can be successful taking our trades, expecting it to work out. Just be patient, wait for those setups, right? Because if you look right here, we had that beautiful head and shoulders being respected. We had a break of structure here, price retesting here, price dropping. And again, matter of fact, we have three patterns right here. Right after price gave us this ascending channel and broke out, what did price do? There was a major zone right around here that it was acting as support for the longest since March 28, right? So I said to myself, all right, if this is the support US30 has, we need this area to be broken and price retesting this area. Simple. Price was pushing up, price created that point. So now we have here and we have here, price pushes back up. It finds some way to drop, Price comes back up, touches here, melts, and that's all I'm looking at. So we had that here. Price break, price pushing up, price breaking out, price failing to break, price pushes up, retests, then drops, breaks that support area. Support now turns resistant, price drops to the downside, and now price is respecting that support to push higher back into that zone. So I knew that our supply and demand zone was sitting around 34,900 area, right? Due to the fact of that area being an area that was being used as a decision area. Well, the area of interest for me, right? So once I got those patterns, my process got easier. You know, I just waited for the patterns. It's nothing hard, you know. You just be slow, and just work on your trade. Work on your trade. You know, work on your patience, work on your patterns, right? You already know the direction, you already have a bias, you already see the patterns, execute them. You know, it's not hard, right? So as you can see, once price pushes back up, all I did is respected my pattern. But the crazy part about this is on the 1 minute, the market actually created a little support zone around this area, right? So the same sell pattern that I talk about, price breaking the zone, coming back up, retesting, then melt. I use the same pattern at lower time frame, right? Because as you look right here, you can see that price created some sort of support around this point, right? We had some sort of support around this point. And I said to myself, all right, cool. If this support doesn't get broken, I'm not taking the trade, right? Let's go back here because it's around here. So I said, if this support doesn't get broken, I'm not taking the trade. And what happened? Price broke through the zone right around here and went back up to retest this area and then sell from here. Once it sold from here, I said to myself, all I need is a retest. And we got that retest here and I sold. And I held it over the weekend, right? All I did is I understood. One, I understood what? Fundamentally, what's happening in the world. Two, I had a bias for sales. Three, the bias for sales also showed me my direction. Three, I had what? Patterns. Four, I executed. That's all. That's all it takes. Those 4 steps. So it's a very short, very straightforward pattern, straightforward trade, nothing complex. And you don't want to make your trading complex. So I hope you guys love this video. Please like, subscribe, and share. Right? Cool.